Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
My name is Carmina Ballesteros, and I am from Manila, Philippines, and I moved here as a child.
The article inspired my interview questions because the article was about beauty standards and like the correlation of how we see these beauty standards when viewing mass media and social media. And coming from the American perspective, I personally know how important beauty standards are and what they are just from being active on social media. And this article compared the correlation between social media and beauty standards in comparison with America and Korea. And I decided to interview Carmina Ballesteros from the Philippines and her experiences with beauty standards in comparison from her home in the Philippines to America. And the interview did go very well. She actually had a lot to say about beauty standards in comparison, and my interviewee was Carmina Ballesteros, who came to America as a child. The interview was quite interesting, being I have no idea what beauty standards were held in the Philippines. And one thing that we both had in common is that we both hold beauty standards as a priority where we live.
What is the difference between your home's ethnic beauty standards and America's?
In the Philippines, everyone wants to be like pale, and they like drink like pills to make their skin whiter. And here it's like a lot different because girls will like get self-tanning lotion and like get tans for dances, and they want to be like darker. So it's like a lot different because when I ask my mom if I want self-tanning lotion, she says no, like you gotta be pale.
The interviewee's responses related to the article fairly well, being that in the article it said that beauty standards are often held to a higher ideal and things like that, and the article stressed that beauty standards can be different but very important to whomever it affects. And when interviewing Carmina, one thing I thought was super interesting was that a beauty standard that was held in the Philippines is that they all want pale skin. And they even take pills to make their skin paler. And when she moved to America, she realized here that tan skin is very important for beauty. And she asked her mom if she would buy herself tanner, and her mom said no, because she wanted her to stick to the beauty standards of her back home. And I have never even thought about the conflict that may be held from trying to maintain beauty standards from back home and in America. And she claimed that she learned these standards through social media and how consistent representation of these ideals made her go out and buy self-tanner. And the fact that after she learned these ideals through social media and then went on to go buy self-tanner speaks volumes in that social media does actually make a difference, and social media representation in America had made her believe that she needed to be tan.
I feel more comfortable if I live up to the beauty standards of America.
And the fact that she went against her beauty standards back home just to fit into America shows more so of the effects of it. And that she had no desire for tan skin until this idea was instilled in her in social media. And this was also accurately represented in the article when it claimed that people will go lengths to fit the standards of what they see, because it's just a constant reminder of what you need to be. And the article said that exactly. And my interviewee's responses aligned with the article's claims of effects of beauty representation in media, and her responses also aligned with how I hold beauty standards on a pedestal as well. And I just thought it was quite interesting how we both kind of had the same idea of that beauty standards are important, but back home her beauty standards were different than the beauty standards that are here. But still, the difference hasn't been changed that it is important wherever you go, and the fact that her idea of beauty completely changed when she saw social media in America made the biggest difference on me, because it's not even the beauty standard in itself, it's more so beauty standards wherever you live.